The food court was packed. Laughter echoed off the tile floors. Families buzzed around plastic trays, and the smell of fried chicken and cinnamon rolls lingered like holiday perfume. It was the kind of chaos that usually overwhelmed Toma, especially as a single dad juggling his 5-year-old daughter, Ellie, with her chicken nuggets and endless questions. But today, they were having a good moment. Ellie had just earned her first Good Listener sticker at kindergarten, and Tom had promised her a special treat, cinnamon rolls with extra icing. Tom was cutting up Ellie's nuggets, smiling as she hummed a made-up song between bites, when he noticed her, a woman alone, sitting 2 tables away. No tray, no drink, no phone, just sitting there in silence. She looked like she was trying not to be noticed. The hair tucked under plain baseball cap, oversized hoodie, dark jeans. But Tom could tell she wasn't just alone. She looked a broken bar lost. Ellie noticed too. "Daddy," she whispered, tugging at his sleeve. "Why is that lady so sad?" Tom glanced again. The woman was staring at the floor, blinking too hard like someone trying not to cry in public. He hesitated. Maybe she just needed space. Maybe it wasn't his business. But Ellie's small hand was already waving. "Hi." The woman looked up, surprised. Tom gave her a small, awkward smile and gestured to the empty chair beside them. "You can sit with us if you'd like," he said gently. "It's just nuggets and cinnamon rolls, but we've got extra napkins." The woman looked at him for a long beat. Then, without a word, she stood and walked over. At first, she didn't say much, just nodded, sat down, and whispered thank you. Ellie chatted enough for all 3 of them about school, stickers, her favorite crayon color. Tom apologized for the chaos, but the woman just smiled softly and said, "It's nice. Feels like home." Eventually, she introduced herself. "I'm Marie." Tom told her about Ellie, about being a single dad. No sob story, just facts. His wife had passed 3 years ago. Life had been rough, but they were getting through it. He worked 2 jobs. Ellie was his sunshine. Ray listened like no one had listened to Tom in years, like his words mattered. When they finished, Ray offered to buy dessert. Tom tried to refuse, but she insisted. She returned with 3 cinnamon rolls and 3 chocolate milks. Ellie's eyes lit up. "I haven't had one of those in forever," Ray murmured, smiling at the swirl of icing. "My mom used to bring me here." Tom smiled back. "Funny how the little things stay with us." "Huh?" Ray's voice caught. "Yeah, the little things." They stayed for nearly an hour, just talking, laughing, being. When Ray finally stood to leave, she looked down at Ellie, then back at Tom. Her eyes shimmered with something unspoken. "Thank you. You didn't have to invite me, but you did." "It's nothing," Tom said, "just being human." She paused, then leaned in. "The world needs more humans like you." Then she left. The next day, Tom was running late for his shift at the auto shop when he got a call from Ellie's school. "There's a woman here," the secretary said. "She says she's a friend of yours." "Ray?" Tom's heart skipped. He rushed over. Ray was standing in the front office with Ellie, holding a pink backpack. "I hope this isn't weird," she said. Ellie mentioned her backpack was broken. "I wanted to get her a new one." Tom stammered. "You didn't have to." She cut him off. "Also a broken bar. I was wondering if you'd consider working somewhere else." Tom blinked. "What?" Ray pulled out a business card. Her full name was printed in bold. Ree Callahan, CEO, Callahan Innovations. Tom stared. "You're that Callahan?" She smiled sheepishly. Guilty. He was stunned. She was one of the youngest tech billionaires in the country, featured on Forbes, NPR, even a Super Bowl commercial. "You didn't." A broken bar seemed like a broken bar, he began. She shrugged. "I was having a bad day. I'd just lost someone, my father, the last of my family. I was sitting in that food court wondering if anything mattered anymore." She looked at him. "Then you said, you can sit with us." And it did. 2 weeks later, Tom was offered a new job, managing a community outreach project for Ray's company, with better pay, better hours set, and most importantly, time with Ellie. They worked side by side, turning unused buildings into shelters, creating programs for single parents, and giving second chances. But it all started with a tray of chicken nuggets and a little girl who saw a stranger sitting alone. Moral: kindness doesn't require wealth, status, or timing. Sometimes, It's just a quiet moment in a noisy food court, a hand reaching out, a seat being offered, and sometimes, those small acts change everything. So next time you see someone sitting alone in a broken bar, say it. You can sit with us. You never know who's listening, or who's healing.